we aim to win. Yeah, right now the show begins. We gon' bring it to the house for the home team. Big plays, big wins for the whole team. We gon' bring it to the house for the home team. We better ready from head to feet.
Swinging into the right center field. And it is. Whoa! Are you kidding me? It's time to go. It's time to go right now. Get ready.
It's Friday Night Baseball on Apple TV Plus, presented by Q Health.
Roger Maris has hit his 61st home run to break Babe Ruth's record.
After you pass 55 and you get 56, you think at all about Babe Ruth?
Babe Ruth, Sultan of Swanton, he knocked 60 round triples.
But when you get to a point where you know you're real close to something, you're going to try and gun for it.
Make room cause we moving in, yeah. This time I came with friends, yeah. With my team we aim to win, yeah. Right now the show begins.
Number 59 for Aaron Judge. There it goes. Number 60.
Everyone on the edge of their seats as Aaron Judge is on the edge of making some baseball history. It's the Yankees and Red Sox from the Bronx, Game 2 of this late regular season series, and it opened in typical Sox-Yanks dramatic fashion. Aaron Judge came within 4 feet of home run number 61, but the pursuit waits a day as we say hello from inside the Bronx, Boston and New York on Apple TV Plus. With the win, New York clinched a postseason berth, and the magic number for the division is now 6. But as we welcome you to the booth with Hunter Pence and Katie Nolan, I'm Stephen Nelson, Heidi Watney here as well. Hunter, the magic number that Yankee fans are fixated on isn't the division in 6, it's 2, the number of home runs Aaron Judge needs to pass Roger Maris.
Absolutely, and the hair will stand up on the back of your neck every time he comes up to bat right now. We are witnessing greatness. We are witnessing history. Most home runs in a single season, 61 by Roger Maris. Aaron Judge currently sitting at 60 alongside Babe Ruth, and this is the greatest show on earth as far as I'm concerned.
And if he goes 13 in the last 13 games for New York, he would match Barry Bonds. But Katie, it's not just the pursuit of a home run chase for Aaron Judge. It's a potential MVP and a triple crown.
Yeah, if he wasn't chasing Maris, I feel like this would be all we're talking about. The fact that he is currently leading in all the necessary categories. As you can see, he has a comfortable lead in home runs. A pretty comfortable lead in runs batted in, I'll say, since we had a heated RBIs debate here in the booth. And he's also in first place in average. And as you can see there in second place, that's Xander Bogaerts. He's not in the lineup tonight, so we're not going to see that gap get any smaller, but we might see it get a little bit bigger.
Hunter Pence is a huge energy guy, and we have to tell you, for the folks who aren't going to be making the trip to the Bronx tonight, there is a different kind of energy in this building, and it's been that way for a while now, because it seems like it's just a question of when it happens for number 99. We're playing baseball in the Bronx next on Apple TV Plus.
Standing up, waiting to see if Maris is going to hit number 61.
Here's the windup. Fastball hit deep to right. This could be it. Way back there. Holy cow! He's 61 for Maris. And look at him fight for that ball out there. Holy cow! What a shot!
That was our DQ flashbacks presented by Dairy Queen. That was October 1st, 1961. Roger Maris hitting number 61. 61 years later, Aaron Judge is one away. Heidi Watney has more.
Well, Stephen, as you mentioned, it was 61 years ago that Roger Maris hit his 61st home run on the last day of the season. It was against the Red Sox across the street at the old Yankee Stadium. So is it fate that number 99, trotting out to center field right now, perhaps has a shot at tying or even passing number 9 for that mark? The fans out here in right field certainly hope for. They all brought their gloves. I've got my glove. It's actually Katie's glove. Katie, thanks for the assist there. We're ready for the ball, Stephen. What about you guys?
Well, are you also ready to throw bows?
100%.
Don't mess with Heidi.
And I'm not afraid to use them.
She's a gamer.
That might be what it takes. Aaron Judge and the Yankees have taken the field. Judge is starting in center field tonight. And that's a huge part of his MVP campaign, Hunter. We showed you the gaudy offensive numbers and the race for a triple crown in the American League. But what this man has done at that size, at that position, can't be understated.
Absolutely not. He's played all the way around both sides of the field. I thought Aaron Boone said it best when he said his most important thing, the way he's able to keep it level-headed, is he wants to be a great teammate and he's focused on winning. And that's what breeds success.
There is Aaron Judge, the first manager ever to make the postseason in each of his first 5 seasons as a major league manager. That postseason spot was locked up last night. Let's show you the lineup that Boone and the Yankees will face tonight. No Xander Bogaerts, as Katie alluded to in our open. Enrique Kike Hernandez will lead off playing second base. Behind him, Rafael Devers against Garrett Cole. That's been a favorable matchup for the Sox third baseman.
Yes, absolutely. Rafael Devers, 6 home runs versus Cole. And Alex Cora was saying before the game, he only gets out of his rhythm whenever he goes out of the strike zone. So he's going to try to really look for a pitch in the zone, but he's had some success against Garrett Cole. And let's take a look at Garrett Cole's numbers on the year. 12-7. He's a major league leading 236 strikeouts, 12 away from the Yankees all-time lead.
His first pitch to Hernandez, a fastball, strike one. Let's play in the Bronx. The roll call is underway, Heidi.
Yes, Stephen, I just made my way over to the bleacher creatures here in right field. These guys are amazing. They start every game by calling out the name of each player on defense for the Yankees. They just called out Aaron Judge. Of course, the Yankee player then tips their cap in some sort of gesture to the fans. It's a great interaction between the fans and these right field fans that have been out here. They call themselves the bleacher creatures. There you go.
Thank you, Heidi. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes on Hernandez. Make it 3. Swing and a miss. Cole begins his night with a K. Now 11 shy of the Yankees franchise record for punch-outs in a single season.
And if you don't think this whole Yankees squad is elevated with the atmosphere here, nasty slider to Kike Hernandez, and just now you see me, now you don't. And there's a reason he has the league leading in MLB strikeouts, and it's power.
Devers has put his power on display against Cole. He's 8 for 30 lifetime. 6 of those 8 hits are home runs. A painted strike.
Something that's kind of fascinating is this is the most Devers has off of any pitcher and the most allowed by Cole to any player. So it's a unique Yankees Red Sox rivalry, and what a matchup.
Another one dotted from Cole. 1 and 2.
And Devers can't believe it. He's like, are you serious?
And you see those numbers. 867 slug against one of the best in the business. And Devers is the same at his position, to be sure. 1-2, tipped into the glove, strike 3.
And let's take a peek at the arsenal we've been watching here so far. Powered by Google Cloud, StatCast 3D, and it's the four-seam at a 53% clip, slider, knuckle curve, changeup, and he has a cutter as well. You can see what hitters are doing. They're getting on the knuckle curve a little bit more than his fastball and his slider.
Tommy Pham offers at the first pitch and misses.
Yeah, and for me, the scouting report, it's a power arm. He'll strike you out. Great command. Susceptible to the home run, though. He's gotten hit pretty hard when he does get hit. Still excellent numbers on the year.
Spiked. Doubles the count.
He said recently, Hunter, right, that he feels like guys are hunting against him. It was something you talked to Aaron Boone about.
Yeah, Boone was saying he feels like a lot of people are hunting his fastball and getting some damage. And, you know, you can see early in this game his command is there, getting the breaking stuff late. So if you're hunting the fastball, you'll see those swings like Hernandez in the first at bat, where if it was a fastball, he was on it.
Pham shoots it the opposite way to right field. Cabrera back at the wall and gone. Hunter, you were talking about how the home run ball has bitten Garrett Cole throughout the year. It does here. Tommy Pham with a 2-out blast to put the Red Sox in front early.
337 feet, 101 off the bat. And just what we were talking about, Cole strikes a lot of hitters out, but he is susceptible to the home run. And maybe I said it too fast, but Tommy Pham's been hitting the ball hard, one of the hardest hitting batters in all of Major League Baseball since he's come over to the Red Sox, and able to just put it in the right spot tonight here in New York.
The start Boston was looking for to try and take some juice out of this Bronx crowd. Alex Verdugo takes a strike.
And we talked about hunting the heater, and here's that four-seamer, runs right back over the middle. Tommy Pham head on that ball at contact point. Felt it through the backside and has himself a solo homer.
I think back to our trip to Fenway Park just a couple of weeks ago when we had the Red Sox and Rays on Friday Night Baseball, and we ran into Tommy Pham going into the Sox clubhouse. And Katie, what did he tell Hunter? That he needed some homers.
He did, and he's getting them.
And when we talked to him, he was, you know, he had been hitting the ball, finding the barrel, and this was earlier when he got traded over to the Red Sox. And I said, hey, they're going to come when you keep hitting it hard, and here they come. We see one tonight, but he's definitely been receiving the success of a good approach and hitting the ball hard, more so than he was early on. Baseball can be funny like that. You hit it hard and don't get the success, and you can try to do more, and it gets in the way.
Low. A touch low. 3 balls and a strike against Verdugo. He's 5 for his last 31. But still a tough out. Tough to strike out. You got a 3-1 pitch to hit. It's roped to right. He's thinking about 2. He will take 2. The throw from Cabrera is going to be late. Verdugo slides in with a 2-out double.
And this is hustle out of the box, a double out of the box. Let's take a look here. It says off-speed pitch up and books it. No hesitation. Hustle baseball.
A double before a doubles machine in J.D. Martinez, who taps the first pitch to the right side. Marwin Gonzalez gathers it and takes it himself. Pham's home run makes it 1-0. Aaron Judge will lead off next. Aaron Judge sits on 60. There isn't a single person at Yankee Stadium sitting right now. Rich Hill's first pitch misses outside. Big swing, 1-1. Really gets him. Last night, Judge walked in the first, the third, and the seventh. Aaron Judge's family is here, as is that of Roger Maris. 3 balls and a strike. The 3-2 from Hill. Swing and a miss. Rich Hill calmly struts off the mound, striking out Aaron Judge.
And if you're wondering if the Red Sox and Rich Hill are going to throw Aaron Judge strikes, arguably throws him 4 strikes in this at bat. The backdoor slider cutter up top, painted away. Beautiful swing by Judge, just beats him. And you can breathe.
I was going to say, I don't think I'm going to
moment.
breathe for an entire Aaron Judge at bat tonight. My goodness.
Some more power against Hill. Giancarlo Stanton.
Something a little fascinating with Aaron Judge, and Katie knows this. She did amazing research, but against left-handed pitching, Judge only has 13 home runs this season, 47 versus right-handed pitchers. And here's Rich Hill's numbers on the season: 7-7 with a 4.70. Something interesting about Alex Court. He's saying Rich Hill is 42, but he still has like a student's mind. He's still learning. He's adding pitches, because a couple seasons ago, and he's been better since he turned 35. And I got to face him when he was young with the Cubs. I got to face him as he got older, and he got way better. But it was mainly a fastball, curveball mix and match angles.
Aaron Judge, he did not hit one. Giancarlo Stanton did not either, as that one shy of the track. Let's show you the rest of the lineup behind Judge and Stanton. It's Gleyber Torres and then Josh Donaldson, who's been rolling in the cleanup spot. No Anthony Rizzo, no Harrison Bader tonight as well.
And it's a potent 1-2 punch. You're talking about some big power coming at you. But back to what I was saying about Rich Hill is he's kind of added, obviously mixed and matched the angles, but now he's working with kind of basically a 6-pitch mix versus the 2-pitch mix.
Little ground ball to third base. Devils will fire across. A 1-2-3 first for Rich Hill. Boston up 1. If you're a person that likes to play, tonight's odds are courtesy of BetMGM. Odds that Aaron Judge hits a home run tonight. Consider the numbers responsibly. Rich Hill punched his ticket, leading off the first. Now we start the second with the Red Sox leading the Yankees 1-0. Tristan Casas, the young first baseman, will step in against Garrett Cole. Cole's night began excellently, striking out Hernandez and Devers, but then ran into some home run trouble once again, serving up a solo blast to Pham. The 30th home run allowed this year by Cole, second most in baseball. Career high in dingers allowed is 31. was in 2017 with Pittsburgh. A much different pitcher now. He's in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Casas holds up again.
Hit his 3rd home run of the bigs last night. An exciting kid to watch. I say kid because I'm 35. I can say kid. He's 22.
22 in the big leagues. You can, you know.
Yeah, it's a kid.
Kid.
I say it with love.
And envy. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
So far tonight, Cole, he's been getting first pitch strikes and then expanding once he gets to 2 strikes, and that's where he gets the chase from the big kid. 3rd strikeout on the night.
Okay, a little Pac-12 battle here. Cole, former UCLA Bruin. Rob Refsnyder, bear down, an Arizona alum. Been quite a journey for Refsnyder.
Take a look at the numbers there, having himself a pretty nice season. 309, 5 homers, 917 OPS when he starts.
Straight back. Has some history, of course, with the Yankees organization. His time here has bounced around quite a bit in recent seasons.
I'm a big fan of the hover, the early leg kick, and they say, you know, it's tough to master, but he looks really on rhythm.
Did he hold? No, he did not. It's Clint Vondrak at first base.
And once again, gets the strike the ball curveball. Let's see the side swing. Did he go? And it looks like it's right in that 50-50 zone. Could have gone either way. Cole gets the call. Definite go.
That looked like a definite.
Okay. No, we can all. I mean, we're allowed to disagree.
That's true. Hunter is a hitter. So.
I don't know. That was 50-50 if you ask me.
Let's do a 1-2. Blowing outside. Brian Knight calling balls and strikes. Told you about Vondrak at first. Chris Conroy, crew chief at second. Carlos Torres, the umpire at 3rd. Gonzalez again himself. 2 down. Let's go back to last night. Reese McGuire came in and went out. Gave Boston a lead they could not hold on to.
But he has been swinging it.
He sure has.
He's been swinging it with Boston since he's come over. Look at the numbers on the year.
His average is .311 since the beginning of June. Leads all catchers in baseball. First pitch from Cole, skied high by McGuire. Judge racing in. He will call off Cabrera and hang on to out number 3 in the top of the 2nd. Red Sox go down in order. Go to the home half next. On Apple TV Plus is presented by Q Health, most accurate COVID-19 self-test trusted by Major League Baseball, and sponsored in part by Geico. Switch today and see all the ways you could save. And by Mattress Firm. Upgrade and save up to $400 on top-rated brands. Welcome you back to Yankee Stadium. The Red Sox lead their rivals 1-0. The bottom of the 2nd begins with Josh Donaldson with a high fly ball down the line, right field, just short of the wall. It is caught by Verdugo.
And Josh, I don't know if he thought it was going to be fair, if there's some wind going, because he was kind of looking at it like it wasn't going to be that in play, and Verdugo has to run a long way. Looks a little bit tricky, and this ball almost is a home run. And Josh Dawson just kind of taking it easy down the line. Wind blowing to right field, 13 miles an hour. Makes sense why it was a bit tougher for Verdugo.
Doogie started the season looking very comfortable in left field, so I find it just a real testament to his athleticism that he moves over to right, looks just as good.
It is a challenge, the whole angle switch. It's like flip your mind backwards, and
right, like they're obviously similar positions, but also
they're different.
They're opposite.
He plays at Fenway Park. Of course, we documented in our visit there one of the more unique setups in all of baseball. Here's Oswaldo Cabrera, who, even if you're not a Yankee fan, it is very easy to love Cabrera. He has 2 strikes on him against Rich Hill. He takes it to right field. Verdugo will hustle in, slide, can't make the catch as Cabrera sneaks in a 1-out knock. It's time for tonight's trivia question. You could just ask Siri. You know how many home runs Roger Maris hit in 1961, but what was Roger Maris's batting average that year? I'm sure the diehards may know, but if not, you can ask Siri or just wait till we tell you in a couple minutes. Here is the family of Roger Maris. They've been in attendance recently as Judge has approached their father's mark. Now it's New York's all-star catcher, Jose Trevino. He's done well against Boston this year. Takes ball 2 inside.
I have to mention the pride of Corpus Christi, Texas.
You have to.
I got to play with him for 1 year in Texas for the Rangers when he was coming up, and man, is he bring some good energy to the ball field. Electric leader, extraordinary behind home plate.
Okay, left a little bit high. But Rich Hill and every pitcher watching the game approves of the call from Brian Knight. 2 balls and a strike. Trevino slices one foul. Count even up. Corpus Christi to then Oral Roberts University. Trevino, a Golden Eagle, acquired earlier this year from Texas. Had a tremendous first half. Not just that, he's had a tremendous year. Hill's 2-2. High in the air to left. And that's caught by Pham. A moment ago we asked tonight's trivia question. Let's answer it. So we don't want anybody cheating too much. Roger Maris had a batting average of .269.
Nice.
In 1961. And there is his number 9. Retired here in New York. Now another former Ranger Hunter Pence and Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And the reason why we asked this question was to just put into context what Aaron Judge is doing in 2022. And in the hunt for the Triple Crown, not just in the lead for the Triple Crown. A couple points ahead of Xander Bogaerts. The batting title race in the American League. Bogaerts not in the lineup tonight for Boston.
There's Sir Hensley Mullins.
Bam Bam.
Bam Bam. He was hitting coach with the Giants for most of my tenure there. Got a lot of ties into this game, but Kiner Falefa, when he was with the Rangers, they had told him to be a catcher, and this guy was learning how to catch in the big leagues, as you know, his primary spot as a shortstop. But I've never seen anyone with more enthusiasm and energy and excitement and work ethic. He just wanted to win. And here's Judge and Bam Bam. Stanton, some homers hit over there, some right-handed homers. Lurking. What are they looking for? Homers. But Kiner, relentless energy. And the bigger the at bat, the better he gets. And he's been hit with runners in scoring position all year. Not sure about that one. Kiner took it like a champ, though.
I'll speak from Hill's perspective. Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about.
Curveball way up. If you kick the foot high enough, it gets it. You know,
okay, all right.
Distracts him.
The strike has been there above the zone, and that forces Kiner Falefa to offer that one above the zone, and he swings and misses. Second strikeout for Hill. We're done with 2 innings in the Bronx. Copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of the Office of the Commissioner of Baseball, may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. Any accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent. 61 in 61. The late Roger Maris. Tonight at Yankee Stadium, Aaron Judge continues his pursuit of that number. He's at 60. The game is at the top of the third. Yu Chang, the number 9 hitter for Boston, leads off by taking ball 1. I think it's important to note the contrast in the 2 races. There's strike 1. From our seat and perspective now, the number 61 and what Maris accomplished is so revered and respected, but that was not the case in 1961. In fact, it was the exact opposite, as Chang swings and misses through strike 2, because the record he was going after was held by one of the more mythical and legendary figures in Babe Ruth. He was essentially hated for it, whether it be by the media or Yankee fans who didn't consider Maris to be the next heir. Perhaps they preferred Mickey Mantle, Maris's teammate. But ultimately, it was the understated Maris who hit 61. Chang with a soft liner to short, hops in front of Kiner Falefa. Close play at first. The throws in time to get him for out number 1.
Yeah, and it's interesting to just think of, you know, everyone is standing up and excited for Aaron Judge. Like, we're witnessing greatness. It's amazing to see this in 2022, but you know, you see the interviews with Maris and the stress, and he was losing his hair. It's kind of wild to hear both journeys, and no matter what, this season has been magical for Aaron Judge. This season has been magical for baseball with what Albert Pujols and the Cardinals are doing, and it's going to be an extraordinary postseason as well.
We'll go back to the leadoff spot for Boston. Kike Hernandez, who struck out in the first. Both Judge and Pujols enter tonight needing 2 for different marks. Judge, of course, 61 and 62, as we mentioned, to pass Maris. For Pujols, as that one's fouled back, 2 shy of 700.
They also both came like frustratingly close yesterday. For anybody following the race, they both had moments where you're like, get out, and then they did it. So
we all love a little drama, don't we?
Oof, it's my heart.
I like when they do that to us.
And this is what you're talking about, Katie. Last night, potential walk-off for Judge, 404 feet. Problem is that the ball's 408.
By the guy at the plate. I like the little smirk on Kike's face after he caught it. Like, wasn't a home run. Is it worth noting that it's like crisp here in New York? I mean, it's been very hot lately, but tonight I don't want to say cold because don't want to sound
Playoff
crazy,
baseball
but
weather,
it's
yeah.
chilly. The ball, travels less far in cold weather, right? So
it does.
I don't know, something to keep in mind if you like science.
Or meteorology. 2-2 ripped up the middle. A base hit for Hernandez. About 57 degrees tonight here in the Bronx.
Is that right?
And let's take another look at this. The four-seam fastball up and in. And Kike probably looks like it maybe broke his bat. Definitely gets in on him. But this is what we call fight the good fight. Stay inside the baseball. And there's a lot of hits up the middle when you get jammed inside the baseball.
That ump was so casual about not.
Look, yeah, that's
moving.
like a dribbler. It barely rolls to Judge. So that's the product of a good path.
Traffic against Cole with one out. Against his nemesis, Rafael Devers.
Devers with the big hack at the changeup. Something interesting about Devers, though, with what Cora was saying is when you look at the 6 home runs, they're all kind of center of the plate, and that's kind of been his focus today is to get Garrett over the middle. And the first at bat, Cole was locked on the corners.
StatCast powered by Google Cloud, showing you the matchup between Devers and Cole.
Here are his 6 homers and a lot of middle of the plate. It doesn't matter if it's up or down. If it's near the middle, Devers has been getting a hold of them.
Outside, ball and a strike, 2 strikes. Devers has driven an 18 in this month so far. In the top 3 in baseball. One double shy of 40 on the season.
Devers is one of my favorite people to watch play. He just has so many antics, and it just seems like he's just kind of comedic while being great.
He's awesome. Watches the 1-2 miss wide.
Did you ever have a pitcher in your career that you, I don't want to say owned,
but just say owned.
You owned?
There was I don't know it exactly, but I remember I hit pretty well off of Jamie Moyer, and I actually have an interesting story about that. He gave up the most homers ever as a pitcher, and his wife had this shirt that showed all the 500 home run hitters and then all the pitchers that gave it up, and it was just Jamie Moyer.
Oh my God.
It's like there's only one that has survived giving up this many homers, but he's a World Series champion. He was a great player. And one time I'd hit a couple homers off him the last 2 starts, and I was fouling off, had this 3-2 count, and fouling, and finally he steps off the mound. He goes, "What do you want? Tell me what to throw you. I'll give it to you." I popped the next pitch up. He got in my mind. I was like, that is some veteran stuff, man. Made me think. I was locked in.
What do I want?
I got to talk to him about it later, and he laughed.
Oh, wow.
Devers didn't want that.
I don't think Devers was looking for that. Strikeout for Cole.
Hey, and Boone said, they're looking for the fastball, and that fastball dove into the ground. Oof.
So things evening out a little bit tonight for Cole against Devers.
Devers can shake it off.
Twice.
Devers can shake it off better than anyone, but that might be in the hitters meeting tomorrow.
You play that clip over and over if you're his teammate?
Oh yeah.
We see Tommy Pham for the 2nd time. Everyone in attendance was waiting for that guy to hit a home run. The first blast of the game was off the bat of Pham.
That was loud. That was loud.
Yeah, the pop from Cole's fastball. He is a powerful force driving through the middle. Interesting to note, Pham had struck out in each of his last 7 at bats versus Cole before he hit that home run. So just to all you out there, never quit. Never quit swinging.
Swing away.
Quit is not in Tommy Pham's playbook. He is one of the more intense human beings on the face of planet Earth when talking about anything.
And I love that. I love intensity.
Of course you do.
I mean, why not?
Time call. Count 2-1. Two and two.
Let's take another look at this opposite field home run, and I've been told this was the shortest home run of the year, of his career. Shortest home run of his career.
They rhyme.
337 distance. Yeah. I mean, that's a good place to go. Opposite field, Yankee Stadium.
There's the wind blowing out that way. Runner going, throw down from Trevino in time.
And they might look at this. I think he got him. This is why Trevino is the man.
Back to Friday Night Baseball on Apple TV Plus, presented by Q Health. Boston leading New York 1-0 in the early going.
Who's that?
That would be Aaron Judge, who is due up third in the third. Marwin Gonzalez and Aaron Hicks in front of him. Hooks in there for a strike. This is how the bottom of, or the top of the third rather, ended.
Oh, baby, gives him the shark fin.
Gonzalez way in front of that 0-2.
And this is just perfect throw on a ball that Trevino picked out of the dirt. Perfect catch, perfect tag. And then give him the shark fin. Glaber.
That's the thing.
Might have been Kiner, actually.
Hill punches the ticket of Gonzalez. Back-to-back strikeouts. Third tonight for Hill. Let's go down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Stephen, I talked to Rich Hill before the game today. He said he's not afraid of being on the wrong side of history tonight. He said he would be more upset with himself if he didn't challenge Aaron Judge when he was at the plate. Hill also told me he faced Barry Bonds when he was about to either tie or pass Babe Ruth. He couldn't remember which one on the all-time home run list. So it was about home run number 714 or 15. He said Bonds hit what would have been a home run, but Juan Pierre robbed Bonds of the homer. He said later he thought he struck out Bonds looking, didn't get the call. The plate umpire told him, hey kid, it's Bonds. Unless he swings and misses, it's not a strike. He told me though, every at-bat last night, you could hear the stars. It got so quiet in the ballpark. He said he had goosebumps every time Judge was at bat. It's hard to not get caught up in the moment, Stephen.
Not alone in that, Heidi. Great story and perspective from the 42-year-old Hill. Aaron Hicks, deep to left center. Aaron Hicks, that's number 100 in his career.
And Aaron Hicks, 2 for 4 lifetime, already with 1 home run off of Rich Hill. His second home run, sees him well, shows Aaron Judge the way. Hey man, this is how you do it. Tie ball game.
104 miles per hour off the bat, 405 feet, and we got a tie game, and we have Aaron Judge back at the plate. Strike one at the bottom of the zone. Judge with a drive. High in the air. Left field. And Pham will drift in.
My heart skipped a beat.
Mine too. Oh, it's in my throat.
Not yet, Yankees fans.
Good job, Steven. You could tell right away. I was like, that's gone.
It had quite a loud click, I'm not going to lie. Let's take another look. Rich Hill is doing exactly as he said. Look, he's a little nervous about it. and just gets under it. Not carrying to left. You got to get all of it.
That was like a knockdown, too. High and drop. Scoop. Carlos Stanton. Ooh. He tried to follow suit for Aaron Hicks.
You definitely got to tip your cap so far to Rich Hill, just pounding the zone.
Yankees fans should be happy with that. Last night there was a lot of booing.
Yeah, a lot of upset about the amount of strikes to Judge, but gives up a homer to Aaron Hicks, and then fastball strike, cutter strike. Let's play some ball.
Stanton flew out to the right his first time up. This one's in shallow left. And there's Chang underneath it. So there was a home run in the third for the Yankees. Belonged to Aaron Hicks. 1-1 as we move to the fourth. If you want some numbers,
I do.
That fly ball from Aaron Judge. I'm going to try and make my friend Sarah Langs proud. Statcast. 110 miles per hour exit velocity.
Is that right?
The launch angle, Hunter, 44 degrees.
How do you hit it 110 miles an hour straight up? Here's the family. It felt like it for a second.
New ball game. 1-1. Top four. Pham was at the plate in the third and figured to be the last out, but Kike Hernandez was thrown out trying to steal second. Pham gets another shot at Garrett Cole. Might need some new lumber. And that fly ball to Aaron Hicks. Heidi Watney visiting with Yankee manager Aaron Boone.
Aaron, this one all about the Aaron. Hicks hit his 100th home run. That's why you're putting him in there against the lefty, right?
That's right. Great swing on a breaking ball. Stayed back and really got into one here on a cool night here in the Bronx. So good to get him on the board and get us on the board.
The other Aaron hit a moonshot. Unfortunately for everyone in the stands, it didn't go out. But what has it been like for you watching this ballpark with this kind of atmosphere every time he comes to the plate?
Yeah, it's been. We've had some great moments here this year in the regular season, and lately, obviously, with what Aaron's going through, it's just been a magical atmosphere, and the silence on every pitch, with people waiting in anticipation and locked in, has been something to behold.
All right, thanks, Aaron.
Yeah.
Thanks, Heidi. We appreciate Aaron Boone for his time.
Very Aaron-heavy interview there.
A lot.
It's a lot of Aarons. You got like a 5% chance of being right if you just say, "Hey, Aaron!" Yankees clubhouse. Aaron Hicks.
Not an Aaron, and Alex strikes out.
Alex kind of like, that was too nasty to be a strike, and I've been there before. It looks so disgusting, but it's right there. Garrett Cole knew it.
Perfect. J.D. Martinez grounds the first pitch to IKF. Tag place by Gonzalez. 3 up, 3 down for the Sox. They go in order again against Cole.
All right.
Cruising.
We're going for Cora now?
TV Plus presented by Q Health. with Hunter Pence, Katie Nolan, and Heidi Watney. I'm Stephen Nelson, and it's our privilege to be at Yankee Stadium tonight. The Red Sox and the Yankees. You got Garrett Cole, and adds to it.
Ooh. Brian
Rafi
Knight.
Devers, one of the best in the game, and Aaron Judge going after 61.
Yep. Yeah, and umpires are tough cookies, and he just took it. Yep, we're good. Let's take another look at this. Glaber. That cutter, Hill has been working great for him, and oh yeah, just take a punch to the right cheek.
Torres, Donaldson, and Cabrera on the slate for Hill in the bottom of the fourth.
You know, Hunter.
Yes, Katie?
Torres is on a streak.
Let's hear it.
You love a streak.
I love hit streaks, on base streaks. There's a lot of them.
I believe it's a 15-game on base streak.
Outside. Good one.
Huh? Does that do it for you?
That does. That's a pretty good one.
Kind of wanted more out of him.
It's his season high 15-game on base streak. Marks the second longest on base streak of his career.
Okay. So you knew.
Hacked foul, 2-2. Grounded out to third base his first time up. You see where his on base streak ranks on the active list.
Longest active?
Aaron Judge.
21.
And it's not just that for Torres, HB. Over his last 10 games coming into tonight, his batting average a handful of points below 400.
It's good if you like it.
Bad if you don't.
400 batting average.
Above the zone. Hill got that call earlier in the game, did not there. So a leadoff walk for New York. Let's go back down on the field where Heidi Watney talked to Alex Cora.
Alex, Tommy Pham quieted this crowd early. How important is that kind of thing here at Yankee Stadium?
It's always good. You know, there's a very electric crowd, for obvious reasons, right? To see Judge and the Yankees in first place, but they put a good swing, gave us the lead, but then, you know, we gave it back. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, Aaron Hicks hit one out off of Hill. Aaron Judge skied one. How do you think Hill is doing tonight in this kind of a situation?
He's doing well. I mean, mixing up his pitches. I mean, Rich Hill faced Barry Bonds back in the day, so, you know, he loves this. It's Yankee Stadium, Yankees, Red Sox. He's ready for the challenge.
All right, thanks, Alex.
Thank you.
Oh, he was ready with Torres on first base.
And this is just savvy veteran move right here. Just able to handle and do a lot of things right, and a nasty little pickoff move. Catches Glaber, and he is out dead to right. Let's see this lead. Oh, he was. Oh, okay, okay. A little too quick.
Outside.
You could see Casas yelling the out call right as he applied the tag. So that wipes away the leadoff base runner. Josh Donaldson fouls the 1-0 back.
But Katie, he does extend his on-base streak now to 16 games. Glaber.
Would you look at that?
Would you look at it? Just look at it.
Outside.
By the way, our thanks to Alex Cora for taking some time with Heidi in our visit with AC before the game. He was joking about last night's experience being in this building for the series opener with Judge right on the precipice, and he said there are a couple kids, he's like, they couldn't have been more than 11 years old, right behind the Red Sox dugout, just barking at him the whole game.
Throw him at strike.
Pitch to him, Alex. Pitch to him. And Cora said, I'm not the one pitching, but also we're not trying to walk him. We've done that before, and it went the wrong way on Boston.
Yeah, he says
so it'll be the situation that determines how the pitcher on the mound will attack the Yankee MVP. Another foul ball from Josh Donaldson.
Back to back. Can we check out this sidearm curve Aruski? because I love when Hill goes sidearm and starts getting funky with it. Here we go. Yeah!
That's skied. Shallow left center. Who's talking? Who's talking? Not enough talking. Donaldson now will take off for second as the ball is bobbled away. He will dive in.
Well, let's see what they rule. This is obviously a hit. This is the Bermuda Triangle. I got it, you got it, no, you got it, I'll take it. And it's a tough spot. Kike, I think, took the biggest swing at it. And it might be ruled a double here. Let's see what the official scoring is. Yeah, no one could get that. Possibly an error to get a double. So maybe a single with when he scooped at it, gives him the second. I believe that was Ref Snyder. That E6 is what they're giving that an E6. I'm not sure I'm going to buy that, but that's what it's scored right now.
In scoring position for Cabrera. He watches a strike.
Yeah, and I don't know how this is a shortstop expected play.
So Hunter, if you were in left or center, you would be calling off Chang?
I think the outfielders, it's their ball if they can get to it. If they can't get to it, then it's the it's the shortstop. But that's kind of the Bermuda Triangle. There's a lot of hits there.
It's on a line from Cabrera. Right to Ref Snyder in center. Donaldson not tagging. Enjoy the postseason chase with the MLB app. Coverage, in-game highlights, pitch-by-pitch features, select live broadcast coverage, and more. You won't miss a beat. Download the MLB app today.
That is as close as it comes. Something I love about Rich Hill is Litton 89 rip right down the middle with a huge grunt and just freezing people. And he's blown it by me plenty of times. I can say that.
The 0-2 taken to center. But easy for Ref Snyder. After the leadoff walk, no damage against Hill and the Red Sox.
Lauren Gardner with your Apple TV Plus studio update. Out in the city of brotherly love, Phillies, Braves, bottom second. Rhys Hoskins, hard hit ball here with a 2 RBI double off of Jake Odorizzi. 4-0 the score here in the bottom of the third as we get you out to St. Pete now. Jays, Rays, bottom one. Manuel Margot with his RBI single and a squeeze bunt. Matt Chapman just couldn't hang on to that one. Wander Franco crosses the plate, makes it 2-0 Rays. Nelly?
Thanks so much, LG. Checking out some games, wild card race implications on them.
Would you look at them Phillies, baby? Just look at them.
Get hot.
Just look at them.
Their old club entered tonight a half game back of San Diego for that second wild card spot, 2.5 clear of the Brewers. Here in New York, the Yankees clinched a postseason berth last night, walking off Boston. The magic number to lock up the American League East is 6. It's a 1-1 game in the top of the 5th inning.
Bad news, due up 4th next inning.
Casas ahead of Cole, 3 balls and a strike.
By the way, Garrett Cole, 6 pitches for the 4th inning. It's a pretty impressive inning.
Fills up the count with one that Casas thought was a little low and/or outside. Casas has 4 hits in his young big league career, 3 of them homers. One of them against Cole.
He's also got a Olympic silver medal. Not too shabby. If you're into that sort of thing.
Baseball silver medal?
Yeah.
Pretty impressive.
No, it was actually in swimming.
Hey, there was, you know,
synchronized.
There's this.
Yeah, synchronized.
There's the ice skating player for the Dodgers.
Yes, there is a
You know?
speed skating.
Speed skating.
And he was also on that baseball team too.
Right.
Works himself a walk to lead off the 5th. Garrett seems a little cranky about it. Six pitches in the 4th, 7 pitches to Casas this inning.
Back with Rob Refsnyder. Speaking of international baseball competitions, right? The World Baseball Classic returning next spring. And Refsnyder met with South Korean baseball officials today about the possibility of playing for the country in which he was born. And obviously honored and excited to have such a conversation.
Gotta be the first time anyone's ever been excited for a meeting with officials. Just sounds rather boring.
That's how great the WBC has been, though.
Yeah, I'm stoked to get on this conference call.
Two balls and a strike. I was talking to Rob outside the cage before the game and said he hadn't yet gone back to Korea, but potential to play for him in the WBC. Nothing determined just yet. And born and sold, adopted, raised in Southern California, Laguna Hills. Two-one slice foul, so it's 2-2.
Cole probably happy to get Refsnyder to swing at that fastball in off the plate. Sets up a lot of things for him here. 2-2. Wants to get a grounder.
Casas not too far off first base, as you'd expect.
And I like this. So he goes from getting him to swing in off the plate, goes a little further in. And if he's fouling off 98, 6 inches inside, you got to think a slider away is open for you. But also, you can just keep throwing it in off because you're not going to hit it very far.
Cole has one he likes from Trevino. The 2-2 to Refsnyder on its way. Pulled to the left side, ranging over is Connor Falefa. He runs it down as that soft liner hung up.
Yeah, and Connor, he can move out there and he shows off the speed. And Cole knew, he's like, if he's swinging this far in, he's in swing mode, so I'm just going to keep pounding the cheese inside. And that ball was hit at a blistering, I'd like to see the exit velo, probably around 50 miles an hour. 58 miles an hour.
Not a single step wasted. What a catch.
We'll call him the cruising Hawaiian. Pretty smooth right there.
808 represent for Isaiah Kiner Falefa. Starts off Reese McGuire with the ball low. Swinging strike. Judge watch.
Lurking.
Nelly, I'm sure you already have in your mind some brilliant thing you may say. But if at any point, you know, Hunter and I can help you workshop.
What do you got?
Some calls. Well, the first one I thought of was that one's gone.
Oh.
So just, you know, you can have that for free.
For free. I don't have to pay for that.
No.
Are you sure?
Well, not anymore. Now I gotta start charging.
I have gotten some messages from Yankee fans in the last couple of days.
You don't say.
Some of them I can share, some of them I can't.
What's the funniest one?
But the funniest one, I'll tell you, is it's now 2-1 on McGuire. The funniest one has to be from a Yankee fan named Noah. I'll relay it after the 2-1 from Cole. It's down. Noah told me, congratulations, you have the honor of calling a potentially historic game tonight. With that said, you will be perfect in every aspect of the game. You call a boring game, you run a mile. You get distracted from the game, you run a mile. You flub the call on Aaron Judge's 61st home run, and I will break my foot off, and then you will run a mile. Perfection, as he quotes. Remember the Titans? That one was good. 3-2 now to McGuire.
What is it, Wabi Sabi? Everything is perfect. Even when my good friend Dave Fleming in the World Series went to Ria's home run, a little sick. It's gone!
Hey, I ain't throwing stones from this glass.
No, I'm not. I love it. We got to talk.
Ground ball to the right side. This could be 2 for Cole and the Yankees. It is.
And that's what Cole was working for. Cutter inside to Reese McGuire. Wabi Sabi, baby.
You got there. You got there. You're good. Friday Night Baseball on Apple TV Plus is brought to you by SoFi. Bank, borrow, and invest all in one app. And sponsored in part by Oris, a 118-year-old independent Swiss watchmaker setting the new standard. And by Hotels.com. Find your perfect something. Aaron Judge doesn't have a helmet yet. He's due up 4th in the bottom of the 5th. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa will lead off with a base hit on the first pitch from Rich Hill into right center.
And looks like Kiner gets a fastball up, ready to swing first pitch. Gets on top of it, and that's a beautiful swing to set the Yankees up here. With a nice leadoff batter on. Something interesting about Rich Hill, he's been using the cutter a lot tonight. So far, 18 curveballs, 18 cutters, 19 fastballs. Typically, he's using the cutter at like a 12% clip, but it's been working for him. So something interesting to take note if you're the Yankees lineup. Hey, he's feeling his cutter tonight.
Second straight inning that Hill has allowed the leadoff Yankee to reach base. Torres walked in the 4th and was promptly picked off by Hill. Strike at the knees to Marwin Gonzalez. As Kiner-Falefa on. IKF has reached base in 16 of 17 games this month. And a nice play in the top of the 5th inning. Leading off. Time was called.
And Rich Hill didn't like it.
The hot mic got him for a second.
And he made a perfect pitch, too. I can see why he's frustrated.
He wants to work. Inside, 1-1.
Not too many hitters wrap their hands behind their back here more than Marwin Gonzalez. He's kind of done that his whole career. Gets them really tight, close to his body.
He was Hill's third strikeout victim back in the third inning. Checks up on a pitch called a ball, 2 balls and a strike. He's now just 1 for 14, Gonzalez, against Boston this year. With 1 hit. Did do some damage with a homer off Nick Pivetta the 13th of September. Three and 1.
And this is a pivotal at bat for the Yankees right here, and for Rich Hill. Leadoff man on, 3-1 count. You can kind of break it open when you get another back-to-back hits right here to lead it off with nobody out.
Foul bat to fill up the count.
And there's that cutter, and he's trusting it anywhere, just right down the middle. The thing about Rich Hill and pitching in general is that deception and late movement and funky angles. He's just really good at missing barrels and not getting hard contact. And that cutter has late life, drops 3 inches more than the average cutter.
That's hit hard, but foul. Pay it off. Gonzalez stuck the bat out there and fouled it back. A lot of fans trickling back to their seats in anticipation of a potential Judge at bat here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
And just look at this. This is going to be the 9th pitch. There's nobody out. This is setting the table. These are the at-bats that set the table for the hitters behind you. And this could be a huge moment with you-know-who's lurking behind him.
Gonzalez in a battle with Hill.
Another foul ball, another good challenge pitch. And you got to imagine every one of these pitches for a pitcher is like running a sprint. You're not throwing in the big leagues without putting everything into it. And these at bats set the table for the big innings when you get a 10-pitch at bat and find a way to get on.
Pitch on the way, and it misses outside. A walk has Yankees on 1st and 2nd for Aaron Hicks. This is how Hicks greeted Hill in the 3rd.
Kind of has that early leg kick. Feels like he wants to swing against Rich Hill. He's seeing it well, and the Aaron connection.
Or as Katie would say.
That one was AA gone? Yeah. You're thinking about it.
Yeah, it's incepted.
If you say it by accident, I'm so sorry.
There's a strike from Hill.
New York Yankees runners in scoring position last night, 3 for 10. Last 4 games, 18 for 50. That's a 360 clip. Lurking.
Hicks, broken bat through the left side. Kiner Falefa has the green light to come home. The Yankees have the lead.
And what a call by third base coach Luis Rojas to send him with Aaron Judge coming up and nobody out. Perfect read. Has done his homework on the arm. Tommy Pham, not the best arm in the big leagues, and Yankees take the lead and looking to get more. Pitching coach Dave Bush coming to talk strategy. Give him a little breather here because he has thrown a lot of pitches.
Imagine just finding that out for the first time, that graphic there. Wait, what?
It's not just the 60 homers. It's the league-leading number runs batted in. Aaron Boone said he only cares about being a good teammate and winning. His runners in scoring position now in the bottom of the 5th. Takes a first pitch strike from Hill, 84 miles per hour. Hill in front of Judge.
And this is a great pitch, bottom of the zone. Definitely a strike.
At the shins of Judge. Drop down but miss low.
Rich Hill, 2 of the 3 pitches from the drop down, giving him the funk McNasty.
Swing and a miss. Hill gets him for the 2nd time tonight swinging.
And let's take another look. A couple drop downs and he comes over the top with the curveball. And Reese wanted it in the dirt, gets it in the dirt, and they're able to get Judge to chase. Not just yet.
1 down for Stanton.
I'm hoping it's just a bunch of people who are going to use the restroom. There appears to be a mass exodus out of the seats right now.
Well, they'll be back. That was dirty from Rich Hill. And I want to go back to what Alex Cora told us pregame, because I think it's important. He's at 42 years old, the elder statesman, a veteran who has been to baseball hell and back. Rich Hill, the Milton, Mass native, another stint with the Red Sox, and it's been talked about how he is teaching some young guys. Bayo comes to mind. But the fact that it's still at this point in his career, at this age, he's still learning, having conversations about usage and how to switch things up. And Cora believes that Hill will pitch a lot longer. Well, as long as the family gives the green light. 1-1.
Something interesting with Stanton. Hitless in his last 31 at bats versus left-handed pitchers. His last hit off a lefty came on 6/29/22 home run off of Cole Irvin.
Like Stanton slipped a little bit there on the 1-1s. 2 strikes now.
Let's look at Judge's reaction here. Hopefully, you want to make it happen so bad. Pressing a little.
The same reaction after the first, for what it's worth.
Maybe that's just his move.
A long stare down. Time has to be called. The Yankees just took the lead on an Aaron Hicks RBI base hit. Stanton trying to add more, but that's a fly ball. Tailing toward foul territory, right side. Verdugo makes the catch right in front of the stands. Tagging up is Gonzalez. He'll move up to third. Heads up base running by the veteran as he gives a shove to his former Red Sox teammate.
Devers is always messing with you. Marwood's not having it. And I feel like the wind is definitely blowing this back right here. Beautiful by Alex Verdugo. Gets it in. Not easy to manage the wall like that. Well done. Well played.
At the corners for Gleyber Torres. Rip down the line and fair. Into the corner and left. Gonzalez scores easily. Aaron Hicks coming around. 2 more for New York. It's 4-1.
And Rojas and the Yankees continue to challenge Pham's arm in left field. Take another look. That cutter inside. Gleyber stays inside of it. Beautiful swing. Beats Devers down the line. And it's time to race. Whoop. Yeah. Throw just takes off and they keep going. Double and an E7 scoring on the play.
Little things tailed away from a couple of potential cutoffs for Boston. Helps Torres get to third base for Donaldson. One's been there for Rich Hill tonight most of the time. Strike one.
50% of the time it's been there every time.
So it's like a certain cologne.
I'm gonna miss your only slightly dated references.
I mean,
that one's chopped to short. Donaldson thrown out by Chang, but a crooked number for the Yankees. A 3 spot in the 5th and a 3-run lead. We welcome you back with Pinpoint Accuracy presented by Q Health. Shows us, Hunter, Rich Hill against Aaron Judge, who's 0 for 3 with 2 punch-outs.
Over the top, sidearm, over the top, sidearm, over the top. Sit down.
It's the only curve thrown to Judge.
You haven't seen him really do that other than Donaldson. Drop down tonight.
I love it.
Yeah, I love that too.
And the contrasting styles that we have tonight in the starting pitching matchup, right? Between Hill and Cole. Let's go to Heidi Watney, who has a very special guest with her.
A very special guest indeed, Steve, and I'm here with Roger Maris Jr. You have been here all week watching for Aaron Judge to tie or break your dad's record. What has this been like for you?
Well, it's been a crazy run here. You know, we came up to watch Aaron do what he does, and that's hit home runs. Unfortunately, we were here for number 60 the first night we got here, and you know, he had been hitting them in bunches, so we weren't sure what was going to happen. And, you know, lately here he's been getting either on top of the ball or under the ball. But, you know, his swing's so dialed in right now, it's just a matter of time before he gets that launch angle right and hits that number 61 and ties dad record. So it's exciting, and we're just kind of all waiting to see what happens. And then last night, in the last inning, he hit that bomb out there at center field about right to the warning track, and this place went nuts, and it didn't happen. So it's going to be fun when it happens. It's going to be very electric, and this stadium will be rocking, no doubt about it.
What would Dad think of Aaron Judge being the guy to potentially break his record?
Well, first of all, I think him being a Yankee is a great thing. But, you know, Dad and Aaron have so many similarities with each other. You know, they both come to the ballpark always prepared, always ready to play. They're not rah-rah guys. They're all about the team. They're all about trying to win championships and doing the right thing. So I think the way he carries himself, you know, when he hits his home runs, he drops his bat, he runs the bases with his head down, comes across home plate just like Dad did. Aaron's not looking for a fanfare. He's just out there to get the job done just like Dad did. The similarities are uncanny with the 9s, the 99s, and all that kind of stuff, both playing right field and everything. And, you know, I think he'd be extremely proud of Aaron and what he's doing.
So your dad hit 61 home runs. He has the American League record. What do you guys think is the single-season home run record? What does your dad and your family think?
Well, we obviously think 61 is the record. We've always thought that, and we continue to believe that. And, you know, and that's why, you know, obviously if Aaron hits 62, we feel he'll be the single-season home run champ.
Are you guys in it for the long haul? Would you head to Toronto if it doesn't happen here in the next couple days?
Probably so. Yeah, I mean, this is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I mean, I really want it to happen in New York, for the city in New York, for the fans in New York, and I think for baseball, I think it'd be great for baseball to have this happen in New York. And you know, these fans are just sitting there waiting for it to happen. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'll probably be along for the ride.
Have you had a chance to talk to Aaron Judge at all this week?
We've not spoke with him. I mean, the Yankees wanted to know what we wanted to do. Did we want to go on the field? Did we want to go in the dugout? Did we want to go in the locker room, talk to him, whatever? But, you know, we're more, you know, we're low-key about it. We want Aaron to do well. We don't want him to lose focus on what he's doing. And, you know, so our whole idea was, look, let's just meet Aaron when this whole thing's over. Let him do his thing. Let's not be a distraction. And, you know, when the time comes and he's finally hit his 61, 62, then we'll look forward to meeting him and congratulate him on the great year he's having and the new record.
I was going to say, as Kike Hernandez doubles here, do you guys have anything specific planned for when he does tie or break the record?
The Yankees have something planned. You know, I'm not letting the cat out of the bag, but yeah, I can't share. But yeah, they definitely have a plan.
All right, thank you so much. Is there anything, so you were 3 years old when your dad hit the record. Is there anything that sticks out to you, anything you remember from that time?
Well, the only thing I remember from that time is, you know, I feel like I was there because I've heard so many people tell me about that season, that day. And, you know, there's 23,000 people in the stands that day, and I think I've had probably 75,000 people tell me they were there, you know. So yeah, I've heard the stories over and over, and I've seen the footage from different clips and stuff, so I feel like I was there even though I wasn't. And obviously it was a pretty memorable moment for our family and for my dad at that time.
Did you know, so Sal Durante caught the ball that your dad hit. His son is actually here in the stands in right field tonight. Did you know that?
I didn't know he was here. I know his dad's not doing very well, and I knew he was trying to get here. I didn't know he was actually here tonight. I think that's really cool. So yeah, I'd like to hook up with him here maybe in a little bit and just, you know, say hello to him, because obviously we have a connection. We've seen Sal over the years when he's been to different events that we've been at, and, you know, we just have that connection obviously because of the 61. So yeah, good luck to his dad if he's watching, and yeah, love to go see his kid.
All right, well, maybe he'll catch the ball. I'll take you out there to meet him after this. Thank you so much, Roger Ramirez Jr. Back to you, Stephen.
Thank you so much, Heidi. And to Roger Jr. and the Maris family for being gracious with their time tonight. Really awesome to hear his perspective and the family's perspective.
Yeah, I love the fact that he's just like, we just want Judge to keep focused, and, you know, seems like they're excited to celebrate with him when he does, if and when he does, which we all expect him to.
Three balls and a strike for Cole against Rafael Devers. He has struck out twice. As Kike Hernandez in scoring position after Hernandez doubled with one out during Heidi's chat with Maris Jr. Strike call. Rafi don't like it. Don't like it one bit.
Definitely a tough call for Rafi. Something interesting, Kike is now 8 for 19 off of Garrett Cole. He sees him well.
Trying to finish the year strong and healthy as Hernandez. He's been 2 months with that hip flexor injury. Ball 4 just low as Devers spit on it.
And an excellent eye, and it's really hard to take one low that's a ball called a strike and then take another one low, and he trusts his eye. We call that a show take.
Big time.
Just Aaron wants it. Good eye from Rafael Devers.
Potential tying run here in the top of the 6th. With 1 out is Tommy Pham. 2 teammates aboard. Huge cut. That one missed. The solo blast his first time up. 2 outs in the first inning. Gave Boston the 1-0 lead. Last 4 runs belong to the Yankees. Strike 2 from Cole.
Hunter, on defensively, on nights when runs are batted in on balls hit your way, do you feel at the plate like you've got to try harder? Do you have like an extra motivation, or are they completely separate?
I mean,
in your mind,
no matter what, the game kind of dictates your at bat and your approach, and you're focused mainly. I mean, if you make a bad defensive play, like obviously you feel bad, but you're focused on giving your best at bat to help you get back into the game. I've said this a lot and I'll say it again. Catchers are crazy.
They're just different.
They just take balls off their elbows, shins, hips, toes, fingers. Trevino, one of the toughest cats you'll ever meet. Defensive player of the year in the minors several times, and right off the inside of the knee. Yeah, that feels great.
It's not a warm night either. So it's well, even if it was, still a hard pass. Cole's 0-2 fools Pham. He got him.
Cole keeps climbing up the strikeout list. All-time Yankees single season. Curveball. Now you see me, now you don't.
We alluded to it earlier. Remind folks that Cole came into tonight 12 shy of Ron Guidry's mark set in 1978.
He's got 7 so far tonight, 93 pitches.
Marinaccio is up in the New York pen. So Boston turns to Alex Verdugo with 2 out. Verdugo followed Pham's homer with a double. And then went down on strikes in the 4th.
Fastball pitcher versus fastball hitter. Alex Verdugo hitting .353 versus fastballs this season.
Cole gave him one.
Cole says, "You ain't seen my fastball."
Verdugo's got a good eye, and he thought that was outside. Ryan Knight deemed otherwise. One that slices into foul territory. A souvenir and a memory. Fair or foul?
Always good when there's no kids in your section, so you just get to keep it.
Guilt trip. Hunter?
I mean, that's an excellent eye from Alex Verdugo, and by the hair of his chinny chin chin, and Brian Knight being stern, little hitter umpire-ish.
Cole tried to inspire a call by walking toward his.
That was a great
Yankee
pitch.
dugout.
Too close to take sometimes, but good eye.
2-2. Hit well, right center field. Judge at the track. He watches it fly. Alex Verdugo ties the game with a 3-run homer.
And what was a tremendous night for Cole has been spoiled by the smiling Alex Verdugo. It's not Yankees Red Sox if it's not getting tight and close and fight. He is fired up. Let's play some baseball.
And just as it was in last night's series opener, the game tied 4-4.
So let's take another look at this pitch, and I said it, fastball pitcher versus fastball hitter, four-seam. You can see the spin, and Verdugo gets all of it on this cold night here in the Bronx. Power versus power. And Verdugo was on time.
10th of the year for Verdugo. 31st allowed this year by Cole. Matches his career high for a single season. Served it up 10 times in his last 6 starts. Martinez swings through strike 2.
Yeah, and here's Cole, just knows that this excellent night got spoiled by one pitch. He made a really, really good pitch the pitch before that could have gone his way. Was a ball.
Bounces back after the home run and now is barking at Brian Knight.
And he has been tossed from this game, and he's going to get his money's worth. He thought he made the pitch.
Brian Knight tossing Cole from the game. A game now tied at 4. Welcome back to Friday Night Baseball on Apple TV Plus, presented by Q Health. While we were gone, Aaron Boone came out to have a conversation with Brian Knight after the home plate umpire tossed his starter Cole from the game, and then Boone got the same treatment.
Yeah, Brian Knight not having it, and Boone fighting for his guy.
New ball game. New York, Boston tied at 4. Last of the 6th inning here at Yankee Stadium. Alex Cora has gone to the bullpen. Zach Kelly will relieve Rich Hill.
Here's a look at the numbers. This is his 9th appearance, 3.12 ERA. His last outing September 20th through a scoreless inning. Featuring a four-seam changeup and a slider. Runs it up to the mid-90s.
.27-year-old. The Yankees did score him his last time facing New York on September 14th. It was Jose Trevino who got him. He's due up after Cabrera. Puts a fly ball toward Refsnyder. 1 down. So you saw an animated Garrett Cole. So this is right after giving up a game-tying home run. He wanted that one, 99. Gave Verdugo 100 and was taken deep.
Look, I get it. But he was, you know, over 100 pitches, probably coming out of the game. I feel like I would, if I was mad, leave like that. But Boone, that's got to be frustrating.
So early exits. The manager and the ace. 0-2 on Trevino.
And I think for Boone, it's you got to stick up for your guys. You got to get out there and, you know, if you're Garrett Cole, you feel good that your manager is willing to come out and be on your side. The Yankees guys. It means something as a player.
But what if? You know?
Yeah, and I think Brian, there's a little antics, and then Cole was just going to let him have it. And then here's another one. And
all right, Aaron, you're going to.
Yeah, I've had enough.
And Kelly gets Trevino to chase upstairs. Whip it around again, back in studio. LG Red, what is happening in the baseball world?
Well, a lot of things, my friend, as we get you out to KC here. In the top of the second, Cal Raleigh with the long ball to right off of Brady Singer, his 24th of the season. Put Seattle on the board. They now trail 2-1. Meanwhile, in St. Pete, how about this? Bottom fifth, Randy Arozarena line drive. Goes the distance by just a hair there. 3-run shot, his 20th of the year. Gives the Rays a 2-run lead. Nelly?
Appreciate you, Lauren Gardner.
Quite possibly a wild card preview. A lot of blue in the American League playoff contention.
Yeah.
Rays, Mariners, Blue Jays, Yankees. Stros even have some blue.
Not a lot of red.
Is there?
Don't.
I was just
I know.
The current.
So anyway, random thoughts with HP are done.
Dynamite drop in. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, your old teammate in Texas. 1 for 2 tonight with a base hit.
The Energizer Bunny.
That one, little flare to short for Chang. Kelly does his job getting Cabrera, Trevino, and Kiner-Falefa in order. Boston back to the plate. We know everybody paying attention to Aaron Judge tonight, and this is a look at how his evening went against the Red Sox starter Rich Hill. That was a 110-mile-per-hour high fly out, Pham, and then a couple of strikeouts sandwiching the F7. Is 0 for 3. He will be due up third in the bottom of the 7th inning. First, the top half. Boston tied the game in the 6th and has made it 4-4. In the process, they ruined Garrett Cole's evening. Ron Marinaccio,
and the
first out of the New York pen.
Yeah, the rookie. Here's a look at the numbers. Opponent's just hitting 148, a 2.25 ERA. He struck out 51 in 40 innings pitched. Some electric stuff from this young righty.
Casas, Refsnyder, and McGuire will face him in the 7th. So the final line for Garrett Cole: 6 innings, gave up 4 earned on 5 hits, walked 2, and struck out 8. All of the Red Sox runs coming via the long ball.
Ball 2. And we mentioned the home run total allowed by Cole this year at 31. 19 of those have tied the game or given the opposing team the lead. They're coming in big spots. And the reason you bring that up, Hunter, is because Garrett Cole has already been named by manager Aaron Boone the Game 1 starter when the Yankees opened the postseason. And we've talked at length throughout 2022 about how difficult the road to a World Series championship will be in the expanded format. And so you need win day to be win day from your ace.
Yeah, and he is, he's got the ace stuff, and he is having a good year. Overall, it's still great numbers. And even tonight, it was just one pitch away, one pitch that got over the middle that could have gone either way, the call. And, he's out in the 6th with giving up 1 run. So Cole gives you a chance to win no matter what. He's consistent. He's been in these moments. He rises to the occasion. He's also, gotten stung in some of the big moments. And I think that helps you along the way.
It's a leadoff walk for Casas. The 2022 Roberto Clemente Award presented by Capital One recognizes one player who best represents the game through positive contributions on and off the field. Learn more about the nominees and vote at MLB.com/Clemente22. The Yankees nominee, Jose Trevino. For Boston, former reliever Jake Diekman, who they traded to the White Sox ahead of the deadline for the catcher tonight, Reese McGuire. Nacho behind Refsnyder now, and bringing up Roberto Clemente, one of the more beloved and revered figures in baseball history, a proud and philanthropic son of Puerto Rico, same home country as Red Sox manager Alex Cora. A strike from Marinaccio, and right now Puerto Rico dealing with the impact of Hurricane Fiona. Cora did say that right now his loved ones are doing okay. Just for people who want to help, the key is to be patient.
Marinaccio, that's the first changeup he's gotten over the plate. They've been pretty filthy, but diving just out of the zone. And when a pitcher has a changeup like that, it's the ultimate X factor. And if you throw hard to boot, that's where you get the 51 strikeouts in 40 innings.
Marinaccio puts Refsnyder away.
Let's take another look here. He threw this changeup for a strike, and then looks like it's right down the middle and almost hits Refsnyder. Quite a fun pitch to have in your arsenal, if you ask me.
Heidi asked Aaron Boone who out of his bullpen he feels most confident in. Named a bunch of names, one of them being Marinaccio, another being Loaizaga, who's warming in the pen.
It'll be different for the Yankees in the postseason. Typically when you see New York making a run toward a title, the back end of the pen has been fortified with names and roles. Not the case here in 2022, given the struggles of Aroldis Chapman and the injuries throughout the rest of the bullpen. But even still, the Yankees expressing confidence in a handful of their relievers, mixing and matching to get the job done. Right now, the bullpen working in a tie ball game. There's a strike. 1-2. McGuire had a big swing last night. 3-run homer in the 7th. Continues to swing the bat well, wearing a Red Sox uniform. Got him.
And with 2 strikes, you're in lethal territory against Marinaccio. You've seen the changeup, and then this is just elite fastball spin rate, lots of carry. Blows it right by Reese McGuire.
Back-to-back Ks for Marinaccio in the 7th. And now the last of the Red Sox order. Chang was one of Cole's 8 strikeout victims. Ground ball up the middle, ramps off the mound, collected by Torres. Casas led off the inning with a walk, but Marinaccio got out of it cleanly. Aaron Judge is due up 3rd after we stretch at Yankee Stadium.
Everyone on the edge of their seats as Aaron Judge is on the edge of making some baseball history. Swing and a miss. Rich Hill striking out. Aaron Judge back at the plate. Judge with a drive, and Pham will drift in.
My heart skipped a beat.
As runners in scoring position now. Swing and a miss. Hill gets him for the 2nd time tonight swinging.
Not just yet.
Back at Yankee Stadium. Bottom of the 7th inning, Aaron Judge putting some gloves on. The BG's getting ready as he is due up 3rd. Sitting at 60 home runs. You see the most homers through 150 team games, not games played, team games. And the company he keeps. Company that inspires all kinds of conversations around baseball when it comes to the record books, as fans well know. Struck out twice against Rich Hill. Gave up 4 runs in 5 frames.
And he's going to be facing young Caleb Ward, another rookie. A little bit wild. Got 22 strikeouts and 14 walks. Last pitch yesterday, faced 2 batters, intentional walk to Donaldson, game-winning single. So numbers on the year: 5.79. Opponent taking 3.09 off of him.
A deep breath from Ort and a hostile crowd, a crowd waiting to erupt for Judge's history. For more on Judge's journey to this point, we check in with Heidi Watney.
I talked to Aaron Judge's college head coach, Mike Batesel, about what makes him tick. Now, Batesel still is in contact with Judge. He says almost daily. He watches every one of his at-bats every single night, and he'll text him any kind of feedback. He said 2 things sets Aaron Judge apart, and he was like this even in college. He said his aptitude and his feel for the game. He said there's never anything wrong with his stroke that he can't fix in a half a bucket. And Hunter can talk about when there's something wrong with your swing, how many swings it takes to get out of that. He said Judge is able to make those adjustments quickly. But he said don't get fooled by the smile. There's a tiger in there. He is a fierce competitor. He said it's easy after a loss just to go grab a beer and hang out. He said Judge after a loss would be in the cage for 400 swings, making sure he's right for the next game, Stephen.
Thank you, Heidi. Of course, with Judge, Hunter and Katie, when you watch him through this magical season that could have won him a Triple Crown and will likely win him an American League MVP, it's how even keel he is, even as the entire world is just kind of waiting. Get history over with. He has not played outside of himself. He has not extended himself or expanded the zone. Popped up left side. The Red Sox were shifting, so Devers has to get some steps in. He makes the catch.
Yeah, and I think it's an understatement to say that he has elite poise with as much attention and playing for the Yankees and on this kind of a run. And it's just calm, casual, nonchalant, focused.
Aaron Boone, who's been ejected for the 9th time this year, told us before the game he was the same way as a rookie. And when things are going the wrong way, it is Judge who will come in and check on Boone.
Yeah.
But tonight it's been a different Aaron at the forefront for New York. This one, Aaron Hicks. He is 2 for 2 with a solo home run and an RBI base hit.
Pretty impressive Aaron Hicks today. Came out early, hit off the machine left-handed, and then came out for batting practice and hit off a BP right-handed. The life of a switch hitter.
Hunter, did you tell us what Ort is throwing yet?
I have not. Do you want to tell him?
Sure. He's got a fastball he throws about 59% of the time, mostly fastball slider, and then he's got a changeup he'll throw in every now and then about 8% of the time. Is that good?
That was perfect. That was a slider right there. Wonderful job, Kate.
Yeah, thanks.
Pumps it up to 96.
Sure does.
Got some stuff. Stuff guy.
Lost that one 3-1.
But as we said, he can be a little bit wild as well.
Weren't you when you were young?
Not me, Katie. I'm still young. What are you talking about?
Sorry.
Call me old.
Point.
'99 on deck. 3-1 to Hicks, foul right back.
Oh my God. I just love, first of all, I thought that one was coming right back at us, but second of all, I just love, Hicks just looks like he is having a good time hitting. Just got that nice little, the hand rhythm, the high hands, the wiggle. Takes a healthy hack. Now he's choking up with 2 strikes.
Pulled foul. It hasn't been the season that Hicks envisioned for himself, but at this juncture, none of what has happened matters, right, Hunter? You have a chance. You know your team's going to the postseason. You could totally flip your resume upside down with a strong finish.
Hey, play today. You could be the hero today, and he has been having himself a good game.
Fought off 98. Well high and outside from Ort.
And that's a beautiful grindy spoiler right there. The choke up, the ready early, the shooting 98 above the zone for a foul ball. Beautiful stuff from Aaron Hicks tonight. Pitch number 8 coming up.
Ort freezes Hicks at the bottom of the zone with strike 3.
Center fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge, number 99.
And you got to make sure you have the special baseball whenever Judge comes up, because you got to make sure you find the right one. So here we go.
Here we go indeed. 4th time up for Judge. Fans waiting for the moment. That is scalded to left field. A base hit for Judge.
Imagine ripping a line drive off a big league pitcher, throwing absolute cheese McNuggets 110 miles an hour, and the crowd goes, oh.
It's like the other night, 2 doubles, and everyone's like, 2 doubles?
What is this? Single, 110.6 miles an hour off your bat. And that, it's coming off hot. Beautiful hands inside. He's in the zone a long time, and just a single.
I mean, that is torched.
For those,
all he cares about is winning. It's a tie game.
The Yankees do lead the league with 16 walk-off hits.
Ooh. Okay, Caleb Orr.
This is
a little sword.
Here's
from
the Judge family. Oh, come on!
Ah, man.
Maris family looking on. You heard Roger Jr. telling our Heidi Watney earlier they are hoping that it happens here in New York.
But yet I still wish that when they showed that shot, one of them at least would be like, yes.
Well,
still on, baby.
Katie, obviously folks know you're a Mass native, diehard Sox fan, and you talk to a lot of Yankee fans today. What have Red Sox fans told you in the lead up to tonight?
Look, I think history's history, and this moment is bigger than.
Oh! 101, forcing Stan to duck out of the way, and of course with Giancarlo Stanton. The worst situation has happened before. Thankfully, it did not happen again here.
101 at the face, and he's dealt with that. He does not like it. Nobody likes to see that. It'd be interesting to see if he throws a slider here and what Stanton does, because I know that just woke him up.
We've seen Ort a little erratic in that neighborhood. Even still, he's ahead of Stanton. 1-2 with a runner on first.
Important for me to add, I don't know if that would be the same with Red Sox fans if they were still any semblance of in it, you know?
Currently last in the AL East.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
It's okay. I think people knew. I just didn't think you needed to say it.
But even still, Alex Cora, telling guys in the clubhouse, y'all got something to play for. Whatever it is, your why, essentially. You got to find it. And perhaps it's to spoil history or prevent history against the rival Yankees.
Ort backed out, fastball up and in with the slider. Stanton able to lay off. Judge, by the way, 16 for 19 on stolen bases this season as well.
Can't he be bad at something?
Chews with his mouth open.
So, as Judge was 0 for 3, obviously that hurt the average. That base hit boosts it back up.
Thank goodness.
315.
It's not lost on me that I may have misspoke during the open to this, saying that because Xander wasn't. I get it. Look, the guy's done nothing but walk and hit for like the last few days.
Ort goes down and away. Stanton chases after him and misses. The 2-out base hit for Aaron Judge, but no runs. It's still 7-7, 4-4 after 7. Friday Night Baseball on Apple TV Plus is presented by Q Health, most accurate COVID-19 self-test trusted by Major League Baseball, and sponsored in part by SoFi, bank, borrow, and invest, all in one app. And by Oris, a 118-year-old independent Swiss watchmaker setting the new standard. Everybody's set for the 8th inning. Red Sox and Yankees knotted up at 4.
And on the hill for the Yankees, Jonathan Loaizaga. Here are the numbers. 1-3 with a 4.64. His last outing, September 20th versus Pittsburgh. 1 1/3 inning, gave up 3 runs, 2 earned, 2 walks. Features a sinker, curveball, changeup, and a 4-seamer. Runs it up to 98 miles an hour.
He gets the top of the order for Boston. Ground ball, left side. Hugging the line was Donaldson. Long throw. It's a strike as Donaldson has been dynamite on defense this year. Down to Heidi we go. Heids.
Well, Steven, Xander Bogaerts not in the lineup tonight, just a day for him. But as Katie said earlier in the broadcast, he is neck and neck with Aaron Judge for the AL batting title. And like Judge, he has turned it up at the plate over the last month. batting nearly .500. He's expected to opt out of his contract, which has 3 years and $60 million left up on it. And if it's up to Alex Cora, he's not going anywhere. Cora said that Xander's a leader on the team. He does so much for the organization, both on and off the field. And if you look at the numbers, he's one of the top shortstops in the game. I spoke to a member of the Red Sox front office, and he said the priority for the team this offseason, priority number one, is locking up Xander, doing everything they can to get him back on the team, which I'm sure Katie and Red Sox Nation would love to hear. If you ask just about anyone around the team here in Boston, he is the unofficial captain on this squad. They said priority number two is Devers, extending him. He is, of course, a free agent after the 2023 season. Stephen.
Thank you, Heidi. It's not just Bogart's impact on the Red Sox clubhouse. It's Bogart's impact on the Cora household. We told you before in the season, when Alex Cora can't get his kids to eat their dinner, he picks up the phone and FaceTimes Xander because the kids listen to X.
Uncle X says, eat your broccoli. Yes, sir. Love that.
You want to keep that left side of the infield heads up. Rafi Devers ducks out of the way.
And this is some Yankees Red Sox shenanigans, you know, 101 up near Giancarlo, 98 up near Rafi.
You don't hate it.
Happen there.
You don't
Coincidence? Maybe. Hello.
Knock it off, everybody.
Yeah, up in that,
Knock it off.
that area though.
Check out though Devers' bat. He's got like a little red above his bat grip. I'm not sure. Maybe it's a style thing, but haven't seen that very often. Some tape above your grip. Interesting. What is the purpose?
You should have asked him during BP with
I've never
Too
seen
late
it.
now.
He wasn't out there, but anyway, seems to be working.
I want to know what priority 3 is for the Red Sox.
Well, you got this 2-1 first. And Loaizaga to Devers. A little chopper to the right side. Loaizaga will cover first base and step on the bag for the second out. Now you got Martinez and Eovaldi, free agents. Maybe Chris Sale. But I think maybe bigger picture for Hein Bloom, Chief Baseball Officer in the Red Sox brass, is, how do I say this? Improving the strength or the connection, the communication, and the trust between the front office and the clubhouse. There have been some moves made this year. The Vasquez deal at the deadline to Houston, the team they were playing in Houston, and the recent departure of Kevin Plawecki with just 3 weeks left in the season. Two beloved members of that clubhouse, and it ruffled a lot of feathers there.
Putting it lightly, I feel.
Here's Tommy Pham with the bases empty and 2 out in the top of the 8th. As he takes strike one. 1 for 3 is Pham. Biggest swing being that solo home run in the first off Garrett Cole. He's charged with a throwing error in the field. Help the Yankees score a run. Missing the cutoff man with his throw. He does have a bunch of outfield assists, Tommy Pham. So he was trying to show off the arm once again, potentially. Needs all outfielders in that category. And Judge with a terrific one last night in the opener. Standing by in center. Two and 2.
And that's a beautiful take by Pham. I know it just brings it to 2 and 2, but that slider is extraordinarily hard to take off when you're facing 99 with sink. A lot easier said than done.
Pulled foul by Pham. 47,346 baseball fans in attendance here at Yankee Stadium tonight. 13th sellout in New York. Treated to another good one. It's low and we're full.
Marlins man made it.
Hey.
Snuck in there.
Hey.
I don't fully understand his network of contacts. I don't know if it's related, but if the orange jackets and stuff you see throughout the, it's like, is that part of his?
You know it's a big deal when the Marlins man is lurking.
Does he go to regular games that don't have any sort of consequence?
That bounces inside the bag and fair. Gonzalez steps on first. Loaizaga puts Boston down in order in the top of the 8th. Welcome back to Friday Night Baseball on Apple TV Plus, presented by Q Health. Heidi Watney, Hunter Pence, Katie Nolan, and Steven Nelson. Grateful to have you along with us on this crisp Friday night at Yankee Stadium, where the Yankees and Red Sox remain tied at 4 in the bottom of the 8th. It's 3, 4, and 5 in the New York order. Torres, Donaldson, and Cabrera.
And they will be facing left-hander Matt Strom. Matt Strom, let's take a look at the numbers. 3-3 with a 3.38. 40 innings pitched, 48 strikeouts. Got some funky angles he's working with. Mixes in a four-seam slider, curveball, sinker, and changeup. Runs it the fastball up to 94. Curveball all the way down to 82, 83.
Torres 1 for 2, the double and a walk. He did not go.
First base umpire Clinton Vandrak on track.
Healthy hack from Torres. He misses 2-2.
And that's that beautiful late carry to Strom's four-seam fastball.
Big talk going into the year was him bumping over to second on defense. Just showed you the bump and exit velo at the plate. Stares at strike 3 from Strom for the first out of the 8th.
And Glaber a little bit upset at himself, just absolutely frozen. Didn't expect the fastball right there and thought maybe he was coming with the slider, curveball inside it. A little bit upset he didn't pull the trigger, but that was pretty elite fastball right there. Sneaky.
Good pitch from Strom to start off Donaldson. Off the paternity list with some parent pops and dad's strength. 11-game on-base streak in jeopardy. This is quickly behind 0-2.
Yeah, since September 10th, 317 average, 3 home runs, 561 slug. I'd call that dad strength.
For Yankee fans, I'm thinking if we're not going to see history, maybe we'd like to see some rain. 0-2 foul back.
Harrison Bader on deck to potentially pinch hit for Cabrera.
Looks completely different on the Yankees.
Without the Goldilocks, yeah, the Yankees, Harrison Bader, new look. Been hitting well since he's come over to the pinstripes.
Donaldson grounds out to short, and now we listen to Hunter's pregame conversation with Bader. Some BP with HP.
I don't want to add any more emotion to it than it is. So for me, I make it so physical. So, you know, same game, same everything, same approach, same preparation. But like when I take a second to step back, it is special.
That was Bader talking about what it's like to come home and play for his team he rooted for as a kid, and he called it pixie dust, the emotions that you get and those good feels you get coming back home. I like that, pixie dust.
He did tell us that he feels naked without
the Goldilocks.
Yeah, he's more just proud to be wearing pinstripes.
But he's been playing good since he's come over.
You know who his favorite player was growing up?
Derek Jeter.
Roger Maris.
What? That's pretty cool.
He's dealing with a foot injury. He's kept him out.
There's the Bader hair difference, the Goldilocks to the Yankees clean cut. Still young, handsome, speedy.
Did you just call him Baber?
Baber?
Oh, it sounded like you called him Baber.
No, Bader. Harrison Baber? Interesting.
He's 4 for 11 at the plate to begin his tenure in New York. Driven in 6 in 3 games.
6 RBIs in 3 games. Keep that up. You'll be all right, kid.
Heidi, what do you have on Harrison?
Well, I had a chance to talk to him before the game about what it's been like to play with Aaron Judge over these last couple of months since he was traded, and also what it was like to play with Albert Pujols prior to being traded. 2 guys chasing milestones. Pujols still 2 home runs shy of hitting 700 for his career, and of course we've been talking all night about what Aaron Judge is doing. He said he feels very lucky that he's gotten a chance to play with these guys, to learn from these guys, to watch these guys work, and maybe he's taken a bit of Aaron Judge's plate discipline, Stephen, as he draws a walk here.
And flashes a smile to his teammates. A 2-out free pass for Bader. A reminder, you can watch Albert Pujols go after 700 tonight on Apple TV+. Lee Randazzo, Chris Young, Russ Dorsey, Trisha Whitaker will have the call.
And Harrison Bader, 2-out walk. These things can haunt you. He can boot, scoot, and boogie, that's for sure.
Texas comes out of it.
It does.
Yep. And now we have a Texas native in Trevino. 94 in for a strike. If you want to get to know Jose Trevino, as Judge stands 4 batters away, recommend listening to a conversation he had on Towing the Slab podcast, which is hosted by my guy Justin Shackle, David Cohn, and James Smythe. Happened in August, and you'll come away with that a fan of Trevino. I don't want to spoil it, just the emotion that he exudes talking about his journey to this point, his evolution. His childhood coach, Coach Castillo, who saw something in Jose that he didn't yet see in himself as a young baseball player. And here he is, an all-star in 2022 for the New York Yankees. Strom would like to put him away. He is 1 strike away.
Bader 15 for 17 on stolen base attempts. 2 strikes now. Not sure if he wants to get going or not, but usually the first 3 pitches is when you want to take off.
The throw from Strom bounces away from Costas as Bader was taking off for second. He now has third. 90 feet away.
if you're going to go versus a lefty, you might as well just keep going. And Red Sox still, even if he makes the right throw here, may not have been able to get the Speedy Bader at second because just doesn't look back, and he's going to have to catch that. I don't think they get him even if it's clean, but the throwaway gets him third because he is just gone. And that's what I was talking about. Kid can move.
Bader wanted to start tonight. He did. He didn't want to take games off as he just came back from that foot injury that's kept him out a ton. The Yankees trying to be careful, easing him back in. Same with Anthony Rizzo, who has the night off.
I imagine, Hunter, what they're saying to him there is like, look, still 2 outs, 2 strikes, no damage done yet. Focus back in.
Scoring his stolen base plus a E1, error on the pitcher.
Trevino, base hit into center field. It breaks the tie, and the Yankees are on top.
And that's what elite teams do. Trevino, clutch, continues to get late game RBIs, stays within himself, stays on this slider, and drives it right up the middle for the go-ahead late game RBI. And the Jose chant, baby.
Trevino continues to come up big with runners in scoring position. Top 5 in the AL batting average in such situations. Delivers in the bottom of the 8th. Baton pass to Kiner Falefa.
Right here, Trevino, slider down and in, gets inside of it, flicks it up the middle. He's fired up. Come on, baby. Absolute purified line drive.
Fouled away by Kiner Falefa. Of course, played with Trevino in Texas. Party out front? Not quite.
That's an inside the ball battle right there, and just purely connected with the barrel right on that slider.
Strom's 2-2. Might have nicked the zone, but called the ball. I think the way it was received had something to do with the decision from Brian Knight. Pay things off. In the dirt, ball 4.
And Brian Knight has been a little pitcher friendly both ways. Alex Cora calling down to the pen, checking in. Yankees do have Rizzo available if needed as well.
Decibel levels have increased here at Yankee Stadium as New York has taken a 1-run edge on their rivals. Aaron Judge in the hole. Breaks in there for a strike. High 1-1.
And now that the Yankees took the lead here in the bottom of the 8th, Aaron Boone talked about potentially having pitchers throw 2 innings to collect a save. Nobody warming up in the bullpen, so it appears that Loaizaga will finish. He'll be coming in to finish off the 9th inning. Let's see if the Yankees can add on more. Obviously, they're looking to get more.
Kiner-Falefa on first. Trevino on second. Gonzalez in the box inside. Tipped, but caught. A strikeout will end the bottom of the 8th inning, but not before the Yankees and Jose Trevino, the all-star, coming through again in the clutch. Yankees lead by 1 to the 9th. Yankees lead the Red Sox 5-4 in the top of the 9th. Alex Verdugo will lead off. StatCast powered by Google Cloud, showing you in 3D form what happened the last time he was up at the plate. He was in the 6th inning. Took Garrett Cole deep for a game-tying 3-run homer with 2 outs in that inning. It's Loaizaga's game for New York. Harrison Bader came in as a pinch hitter for Oswaldo Cabrera, is now playing in center. Aaron Judge shifts from center to right.
And once again, Loaizaga works the sinker at about a 64% clip. So fastball, the fastball hitter. And if Loaizaga is able to finish this inning, he'll get the win. There won't be a save recorded because he came in with a tie ball game.
The bottom of the zone for strike 2. Make that 3.
And this changeup is something else. He has him set up. All he's seen is fastballs, fastball, and then changeup. Absolute pulls the string on it and in the zone. See ya.
Big rip from Martinez, fouled right back.
JD Martinez 0 for 9 versus Loaizaga in his career. Yeah, kind of shocking, a little shocking.
Yeah, one more time?
0 for 9. JD can hit. Sometimes you could say that means he's due, or sometimes ownage is ownage.
I prefer the first thing you said there.
Ground ball through, off the glove of a diving Donaldson.
He was due, apparently. Good at bat for JD. Gets a Red Sox tying run on base. Go-ahead run coming to the plate. And sinker up and in. And just kind of rolls over it, but finds the right spot past the diving Donaldson. And Dahlbeck will come in to run for J.D. Martinez. Job well done for the DH.
Deep breath for Tristan Casas in a big spot in the ninth. Tap foul. Trying to golf one out. Instead is behind 0-2.
On deck for the Red Sox, Abraham Almonte to pinch hit for Rev Snyder. Potentially.
Boston trying to avoid losing to New York for the 11th time in 17 games. The tying run is on first base. Just outside. By just, I mean about a good foot. Loaisiga rocks into position for the 1-2 down.
And that's an impressive take on the changeup. Saw it all the way.
Ripped into right field and down in front of Judge for a base hit for Casas. The tying run into scoring position for Boston.
And after he took that changeup, you just felt like he was seeing something. He was seeing the ball well. Gets the fastball right on time. No hitch at the changeup at all. And a really clutch at bat for Casas here in the ninth. Young Tristan.
Mound conference for New York. And a nervous energy now for the home crowd.
Is that Connor Wong?
Connor Wong pinch running for Casas.
All the young guns.
Get the fresh legs out there for Abraham Almonte, who has been, it's not a big sample size, but 3 for 8 for walk and 9 plate appearances.
And with 7 organizations now. Almonte, Seattle, San Diego, Kansas City, Cleveland, Arizona, Atlanta, and Boston.
And this is his 91st plate appearance as a pinch hitter. So he is very experienced as a pinch hitter. And he brings a great joy to the clubhouse as well.
One after the first pitch. And missed 0-1. 951 OPS. In Worcester this year, AAA. 80 games there. Strike 2 call at the knees. Numbers you were alluding to, Hunter. His career as a pinch hitter. He's going to step out. Monte fouls back the 0-2 to stay alive. A one-run game in the 9th inning between New York and Boston. Almonte called out on strikes and a pitch that has Alex Cora saying, wow.
3 times.
And he has every right to, because Brian Knight has been hitter friendly. This is a really good take from Almonte, but the late break, Brian Knight gets a little fooled on the pitch. And Abraham, that's a tough one. Has to walk back to the bench.
It'll be up to Reese McGuire for Boston. After the favorable strike 3 call for Loaizaga and the Yankees. First pitch grounded to first base. Gonzalez steps on the bag. The Yankees beat the Red Sox again. New York has won 5 straight.
And there he is, Aaron Hicks, a wonderful night at the plate. Up and down. Trevino with the clutch knock in the 8th to bring home the go-ahead run. You got to say, this Yankees team looks like it's working on all cylinders. Garrett Cole, great outing. 1 pitch away from 6 innings, 1 earned, but gives up the home run. The Yankees find a way to battle back. Beautiful stuff. Good game for the Yankees. What do you say, Katie?
It's 10 one-run games between these 2 teams this season. It's a lot of close games. This one obviously not working out in the Red Sox favor or in the Yankees favor, in the sense that we didn't get to see Aaron Judge come up in extra innings, some might say. I would say it's a good bounce back outing from Ort, who gave up that walk-off last night, something you want to see from a young pitcher. We didn't get the history, but still the energy in this place, absolutely incredible. It doesn't matter what team you're a fan of. He's gonna do it soon, I think we all agree. Just wasn't tonight.
We tip our cap to those home broadcast crews. We back tomorrow. Michael Kay, David Cohn, Paul O'Neill, Meredith Marakovitz on Yes, Dave O'Brien, Tony Maserati, and Jemai Webster on Nesson. It's time now, though, for our SoFi player of the game. It is Jose Trevino for the New York Yankees. Hunter Pence, 1 hit. It was the biggest knock of the night. Broke the 4-4 tie.
Absolutely, and caught a great game. He's a competitor, he's a leader, and the bigger the moment, the bigger the Jose. The Jose chant went wild in New York, and I'm sure Aaron Judge is pretty pumped, because all he cares about is winning and being a great teammate. Jose Trevino clutched it up.
All I care about is hearing what Trevino has to say to Heidi Watney down on the field.
Jose, tie game, you deliver with Harrison Bader on third. What are you looking to do right there?
Just get a hit. Do whatever I can for my teammates. So just looking for a pitch out over.
Garrett Cole, not happy with the strike zone in the 6th inning there. He got ejected. What were you seeing?
Yeah, I mean, I thought Garrett made some good pitches there. You know, I thought he did a good job tonight. It's unfortunate, you know, he gave up that homer, but I think, you know, we'll talk about that later.
The team seems to be getting hot at the right time as you guys are heading into the postseason. What is it about this squad right now?
Just staying together. You know, we got each other's backs no matter what. That's a tight-knit group in that clubhouse. I know we've been saying it all year, but it's really, I feel like we're really, really coming together. And honestly, every day we're just coming out here to win, you know. And Bader coming in, bringing some new energy. Guys are getting healthy at the right time, and we're just having fun.
The atmosphere has been electric all week long, especially every time Aaron Judge comes to the plate. How would you characterize this environment versus the postseason environments you played in?
You know, this is as best it's going to get. Yankee Stadium, you know, getting close to playoff time. They feel it, we feel it. And, you know, as for Judgy, you know, amazing player, great player. And I'm glad they're all here to witness what he's doing because it's one of a kind.
Thanks so much, Jose. Nice job tonight.
Thank you, Heidi and Jose. As the Yankees win again against the rivals in another close game. All right, so with that, we say hello.